Hello and welcome back to Dungeon Clawler. Alright, so we played Thonk last time and now it is time for Starlet. Starlet is the up-and-coming new pop star. With energetic beats and captivating melodies, her music enchants millions of fans. Sparkle on! For business inquiries, please contact Starlet Management. Alright, you start each turn with one dodge, that is pretty strong, but you deal 50% less damage and you get one grace whenever you attack. And the grace is, you deal 10% more damage. Gets removed when taking damage from an enemy attack. So yeah, this is going to be mostly just avoiding damage. That is for sure. What do we have? A disco ball. Someone said disco ball volunteer. I don't know what a disco ball does. Okay, once again, we're going to go for depth level 0 and we're not going to get an additional paw. And we are going to see what's going to happen. Do we pick the disco ball and see what that... Wait, the disco ball is ethereal, right? Whatever. Let's just pick the disco ball. There you go. That's the disco ball. And we get a beautiful swan when we attack. So this is 20% more damage, which is very significant. We got one dodge. I guess this guy will be attacked? I do not know. Can we just a second? Disco ball. Reflect all attacks for one turn, adds one glass shard into the claw machine when being attacked. Okay, so but glass shard shouldn't remove these things, considering that's enemy attack. I assume that is not an enemy attack, the glass shards. But as long as we keep picking up a whole bunch of daggers, and it's all fine. All right, so. Ooh, lucky shield. Do we go for lucky stuff? No. We should go for avoiding stuff and a lot of attacks. Because the more attacks, the more damage we do. So I'm going to go for the poison dagger. I wonder if that counts as doing damage. We'll have to see. So disco ball is nice to avoid the damage. Which is probably a wise idea to get right now. Considering they do a lot of attacks. The problemo is we are not going to grab that many other attacks with it. Ooh, that's not a whole lot. But 20%... Wait, do we do 20% extra damage to them as well? Doesn't seem like it. I have my doubts that we can kill them in this turn. And since they have a lot of attacks, that means we are likely going to take damage. Yeah, as I said, these guys are not being removed with self-damage. That's good. Actually, if we pick a shield, let me just block the damage. Oh, wait, we would have already blocked the damage considering we have a dodge. Yeah, the dodge is something definitely to get used to. Just any weapons should be fine. So as soon as this person gets 10 stacks, then they actually do regular damage. Battle Axe, nice for next boss. And that's... Well, next boss. I guess we haven't even killed the boss yet. What do we want from this? We don't want to take damage, because then we lose our stacks. So Fluffy... sure. I don't know. This feels very reminiscent of... ooh, a lucky token. Of Thonk. I think with Thonk we also got Fluffy at the stack. At the start. We're gonna go for dodge though. Yeah, that one. Thank you, Vivi. And hope we get some more dodge. We can go to Granny because this is just depth and level 0. The question is, can we get a triple piggy? The answer is no, we cannot. There you go. Thank you, Granny. All right. I don't think the reflect will count as enemy attacks, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Let's take the eggs out because it's just generally nice. Okay, good job. That is no extra attacks whatsoever. I'm kind of surprised that this character actually has a full health pool. Wait, this guy only ever does one attack, right? So our one dodge is always going to be enough. So we do not ever need the... disco ball in this fight. There are a bunch of bosses that only do one attack. I guess 2 at most, some. That's not bad. Alrighty, that's... Oh my god. What's his face? Walroth the Blubber Man? He always only does one attack, and that's the only way that guy does damage. So that guy literally cannot do a thing to this character. That is kind of funny. Not for him. Mind you, not for him. It's fun for us. But not for him. Let's go for... Ooh, extra dagger? No. Yeah. This character does do a very low amount of damage. You really have to ramp it up. So again, I guess if you do play this... Oh, so if you do play this character... Let's see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. If you do play this character, you will have to see. This should also be increased by my damage. We'll see. If you do play this character, you are probably very much recommended to get a Magnet Claw or a Tentaclaw, just so you pick up a whole bunch of stuff. They're not gonna attack just yet. We dropped the axe. That's okay. We'll still go for the axe. No, don't pick that ball! Why do I even do that? Oh, you silly bitty. No, actually, they will never attack both. Well, they will, but then the guy will explode. And by then, we should have a kill on the first. And we should dodge his explosion, right? That's how that works. You can dodge explosions here. That's great. It's great. So yeah, it doesn't really matter what we do. We can probably just skip, because we shouldn't get it. But we'll see. Okay, yeah, sure. Drop the sword over there, and we'll still get it. All right. Do we take damage? The answer is no. We did dodge it indeed. Don't care for that. Don't care for that. Lucky potion. I don't really care for that either. I'm not gonna spend too much money here. We're gonna go for an extra perk, and this extra perk is gonna give us dun. Well, we got Picky and Magic Mirror in there. Okay, Picky is less useful. Didn't we already have? No, we didn't pick that. I don't think we're gonna make use of Porcupine, so I'm gonna go for Picky, even though Picky is very likely also not to be triggered that often. We do have a bunch of attacks, but one shield is enough to not take damage from that. The question is, if I get poisoned, does that count as taking damage or an enemy attack? I have no idea. I guess let's just not find out. Oh, we could have solo picked that because we have Picky. It's already over. Brilliant. Ooh. Yeah, sure. I'll take that. I shall take that indeed. How many items? We got a whole... Wait a minute. So when I played this character on stream, max items added per turn, 30. For some reason, she starts with 30 extra... or 30 item tosses in the machine. So basically one free hoarder. So that is... Come on! Oh, I thought I would drop it. That is pretty decent. We either pick 2 shields, or we lose our stuff. Oh yeah, Picky. I'm gonna pick the shields. Just so we don't take damage. Because the first attack will be dodged, the second attack will now be blocked. So we don't take any damage, which means, oh, we don't lose stacks, but we don't have stacks. You dingus. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. We didn't take damage, okay? We didn't take damage. We don't need to go for defense, but we don't really have much choice. Might as well. Oh, I thought the disco ball would be picked up for sure. It did not. Also, barely any daggers were picked up. Whoops. That's okay. That's a massive dagger. And I failed to grab it. But we did get Tentaclaw twice because it was pickied, which is pretty nice. That means we can probably get a kill here. And if not, we got plenty of block. Yes, okay, great. Another Tentaclaw. That's a bit silly now, isn't it? I think I'll just go for a dagger. Sure. All right, what do you have here? Yeah, that's a good question. What do we have here? We got a chest. And in the chest, we got ourselves a lucky potion, which I'll be skipping. Thanks, but no thanks. Granny. You lovely lady. Yeah, it's not gonna happen to get triple, but double is fine enough for me. Thank you, Granny. And hello, Sir Commander, Lord Knight Commander, Defendalot. Knight Commander of the Order of Defendalot. That's what I said, right? That's exactly what I said. We can try to solo grab the thing again. No. Oh, whatever. Keep your secrets. There we go. Oof, only 2 daggers. This guy generally does 1 attack as well, so that is not too bad. The problem is that he does... Wait, is it when we attack? You deal 15 damage, get 1 grace whenever you attack. Whenever you attack, so it doesn't have to do damage, I understand from that. So even if he has block, we will still get our grace stacks. It's great to know. There we go. We even block the damage. Not that it matters because we have to dodge. So there we go. No more Tentaclaws. Give me daggers. That's already 100% extra damage, which in this case would be regular damage. He's still doing 1 attack, so we don't need to do the disco ball yet. I think after this he will do 2 attacks though. Will he not? Will he not? Will he not? No. Whatever. All good. I think we can get a kill this turn, so it doesn't really matter if you get the disco ball or not. Yeah, there we go. Even the poison would already have had the kill there. Great. Yeah, it's actually kind of fun, this character, considering... Ooh, oh, wait a minute. That is insane. So if you wouldn't... If they're not that's insane. If they're not attacking, then you would just keep stacking up. Oh, nice. Keep stacking up dodge. If I understand that correctly. Nice. Holy moly. Let's see if we want to do an upgrade. Probably this guy, right? Yeah. Yeah. So damage wise, we just want more attacks, not specifically harder attacks. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter if we also hit harder. But we prefer to just do more attacks. Can we get the disco ball? I mean, yes. Yes? Okay. I don't know how useful that was. Actually, yes, useful, because now the disco ball will be hit. And we should retain a dodge and get a new dodge. There we go, 2 dodge. And I'm gonna make the assumption, bold or not, that we can get a kill on the first, which we probably can't actually. Oops. Which you lose all your stacks? Probably. All of them get removed, yeah. So we kind of want that dodge, but I don't think we can actually pick it up. But even if we pick it up... No, we still block some as well. Let's just give it a try. Nope, that's a fail. But we got some block. Will we still take damage? No. We actually took exactly 0 damage. Okay, well, now we can for sure kill the first. And then if we do grab that guy, then we have enough dodge to not take any damage. And we keep our stacks. And that's how we continue. That's how the world spins. Is that what people say? Or did I just come up with a new thingy to say? I mean, it's me. I come up with a whole lot of nonsense to say every single day. So yes, there we go. Don't care about that. Just want to like, oh, actually maybe the, so much good stuff. I think I will go for the golden dagger. I think I will. All right, no attacks right now. That means we will keep our dodge and get 1 extra. I don't want the... Yeah, that thing. Oh, I thought it would slip off. Come on, man. I thought it would slip off. It did not. Ladies and gentlemen, it did not slip off. There we go. We did get 4 stacks. That's 40% extra damage. Jumpy spikes. I assume they will also not get rid of our stacks, because they aren't an enemy attack. The enemy attack was tossing them in here. Ooh la la. And the damage... No, go away. I want this thing. Even if I do grab it, I don't think we're gonna... Wait. If we get a kill... Yes. And we retain dodge. Nice. Okay, great. Exactly as planned. Exactly as planned. So let me check for the spikes. They should not get rid of the stacks. No, they do not. That's good. That is very good. So it really is just direct attacks, which is great because we got a bunch of block, got a bunch of dodges, so we shouldn't, well, especially for this guy, we should never take damage. And never damage we should take. Can we get a kill now? Maybe if we pick these 3. So poison should also be amplified. And doesn't matter. I do wonder, actually. Oh yeah, lucky stick has been changed. Attack the nearest enemy for 3 damage. Lucky ability has 10% chance to deal 15 damage. I don't know how often I've already said it, but I would prefer if lucky items would just do general damage. You know, 5 would be comparable to a dagger, and then the lucky, yeah, would do more damage. But base should just be normal damage. I don't think it should be nerfed damage, because then it just feels like, nah, I'm not gonna risk it. There's no point. Like, 10% chance? Sure. If I have 100% luck, maybe. But when will you ever have that? Oh, great. A cookie. Oh, a cookie isn't bad. Do we want a cookie, though? No, I don't think so, because it's gonna be a lot of stuff on the machine. What? Jeez, this has been my luckiest thing for sure. Holy moly. Okay, we're gonna go for the poison weapons for sure. I don't think we'll pick the cookie. That was insane. That was a pretty insane luck, not gonna lie. I guess this thing is glass, right? Yeah, that's kind of funny. Not that it matters, considering used twice, I don't think it does really anything. Okay, So Goobert does have a face where he attacks twice? I mean, the queen for sure. Well, I guess kind of depends on what kind of minion he's gonna summon. Thank you, Fifi. Hello, Granny. We could go for some healing, but I don't think we need it. But this will be a heal, probably. Anyway, ooh, wow. Thank you, Granny. That's 4 thingies. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we don't need to grab a dodge, but if we do grab... Really? If we do grab a dodge, then we still have the dodge retain, so... And it's not completely wasted. We lose 1 dodge there, but that's okay. Good amount of attacks. 11 attacks, actually. That is pretty decent. Yeah, it's pretty decent indeed. Yeah, we don't need... how do I... If I wanted to pick up that thing, then no way that would work. I bet it's gonna be the disco ball as well. I knew it! If I knew it, then why did I do it? Yes, that's a good question, I hear you ask. That's a good question indeed. I think we can get a kill on the first, which means we shouldn't take any damage, because we do have 2 dodges after that. I say that, but how much damage do we do? Not the most. This guy will do 22 damage. If you can grab it solo, which honestly is not the worst. Eek! Okay, then it should be a kill, right? Yeah. Okay, nice. No damage for us. What? Oh, the dodge disappeared. I thought my swan stacks disappeared. They did not. Good job. Dodge is nice. No. Nah. What? We didn't grab a single thing. Amazing fish. Amazing. We didn't even need a dodge right now. 3 claws in a row. Nothing grabbed. That's not the best. Is this a kill? Yes. Nice. Noxious Cape? Sure, actually. Because we do seem to do a good bunch of poison. Let's see what the question mark is about. It is about money. And money? I do like myself some money. There we go. What's that? 4 spikes? 20 damage for a bunch of coins. That is fine by me. Ooh. No, I don't think I care about that. I don't think I care about any of that. Oh shoot, there was a dodge thing in here. Oops. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We got plenty of dodge. We don't even need dodge right now. We can go for that guy. Yes, that's a solo grab, so that's a good bunch of uses. And then we start stacking up them stacks. You're gonna heal. Oh wait, you actually have something to heal. It's okay. It is fine. We might get a kill on him. But let's be sure and go for that. There we go. So we do get 10 extra block, which means this is blocked. No, this will be dodge, which is... Oh, wait. We got 4 dodge. Never mind. All good. And we got this fella, actually. I think I will go for whatever this is, because there's a lot of daggers there. That's just a good amount of damage. Okay, well, daggers have just reached the threshold of actually doing their regular damage. Great. Great, 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 great. Again, glass shard shouldn't do anything. We do have a dodge for that guy. And if we get some more block, which we shoot because of him, then we also don't take damage from you. Can we get some more daggers? Dagger. Yes. Oh, I forgot about the Tentaclaw. Great. Plenty of dodges. Good job, Axe. That's not what I had in mind. But... it does mean probably we can push you in now. Yeah, nice. And it counts as... oh, it counts as a kill. That's what it counts as. Harpoon is not the worst. But I'd rather just have a... syringe isn't bad. Sure. Right. New perk. New chance. New... nothing new. All familiar with these perks. And we get ourselves a magnet. Great. I mean, honestly, if we did get a magnet claw, that would be amazing. But I guess for now we'll have to go for thief. Because right now, magnetism not gonna do a thing. 3 attacks to start with. So let's get ourselves this guy. Can also go for block. Nah, because the Brass Knuckles also does an attack, so that gives us an extra stacks as well. There we go, no damage for us. First one will very likely die. And then we still would need the other dodge or some block. That is also true. Yeah, it's gonna die from poison already. Oh, we will get block from poison as well. It's fine. It's fine. Absolutely fine. There we go. No damage for us. Get some of the big weapons. Okay. That's what I meant to do. I meant to open it up here so we could get a whole bunch of daggers, which should be... I don't know if that's gonna kill. No, but the poison will. Nice. Again, just small attacks would be great, and that is exactly what that is. This guy always does 5 attacks, so that's... No. Just no. Just absolutely no. What do we have here? I guess dodgy is pretty sweet. But we're not getting it. We're not getting it. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Ooh, no! Did you see that? How close that was? Not close enough. We'll go for deep cuts because I don't want to go global warming. Because if we ever do encounter a frosty man, then we have a problem. Can do with some healing. There we go. Thank you, Granny. Good job on not dodging the heal. That would be not so good. Not so good. Let's dig out the Tentaclaw. Okay, yeet the syringe away, why don't you? Hopefully solo, but... Yes! Nice! Okay, you're just gonna toss on stuff, which honestly is to my benefit, considering we can pick up a whole bunch of stuff then. 2 attacks, we already have 2 dodge, so I don't necessarily need to go for a brass knuckle. Maybe we can push it off. Also fine. I will dunk it down here. There's a whole lot of stuff there, but I wonder what actually will be picked up. A whole bunch fell off, but that's okay. We keep our dodges. Well, not really. We keep one of the dodges. We still have a Tentaclaw. What are you at nowadays? 10. That makes sense. 1 attack, so we don't need anything extra. We did get something extra. I'm still gonna drop the Tentaclaw there. Loads of attacks. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Bah! Okay, beautiful enough. Oh, the poison is also stacking nicely, and the poison is doing a lot of damage. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. Alrighty, yeah, that's already a kill. Let's just do the poison. Let the poison do its job. There we go. Sure. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. I would like to have dodgy as well. Unfortunately, though, dodgy is a lot more nice if you actually have strength, which we which you might have guessed. We don't. We need 9 block or 2 dodge. But if we do any kind of attack, we should get the block. There we go. And there it is. Boop. 25-ish. Lots of block. Don't really need additional dodge. We just need attacks. Wait, this is... whenever you attack. Does a spiky ball count as me attacking? I guess not. I guess not. Let's have a look. It does not. Okay, well, I guessed it. Loads of daggers here, though, so... We'll launch it down there and see what we get. Let's that guy down. Ooh la la, good damage on you. That's a reflect and a shield. The funny thing is, we will get a kill if you have 2 attacks, considering... Wait, does this? No, reflect does not remove our stacks. That's good, that's good, that's good. 11 damage, we got ourselves a dodge. I'm just gonna pick another dodge, because we barely can damage this guy anyway, so... There we go. Also, you got pretty long ears. You got pretty long ears, darn it. That I can tell you. A whole bunch of daggers. Maybe we should get rid of some shields, because we don't really use the shields. Maybe. Let's see if we can solo grab that guy. Yes, we can. That should be a kill. Okay, so if we find a trash bin room, we will probably trash some stuff. This guy is doing 20 extra damage, which honestly is pretty decent. Sure, we'll take it. We shall take it. And I got it. No dodgy here. I guess deflation isn't bad, right? Because the Guardian Angel is not going to do anything for us. Unfortunately. Could do with dodge. Because loads of attacks. Eek! Okay, great. More attacks? We don't want to kill though, because we want the poison to stick. So we actually... Oh shoot, we're gonna get a kill. That's okay, we still poison. Okay, we didn't need all those dodges. That's fine, we retain most of them anyway. Dang, golden daggers are actually pretty nice. Even though right now they're kind of halved in damage. But still, 20 damage, 22 damage. I say that is pretty decent. Yeah, this guy's not scary because he's gonna explode and we're gonna dodge it. That's the way of the world, buddy. That's the way of the world. You sacrifice yourself to do some damage, and guess what? Nothing happens. We dodge it. Like a pro. Like freaking Neo in the Matrix. We dodge the explosion. Okay, never mind. You're not gonna explode. So yeah, well, I guess he did explode. Whoa! Look at this! I don't know if I've ever had this before. 3 hacking bath bombs. And we don't want any. I guess this makes sense that it counts as dodge. Honestly, I think we're fine. I just want to trash a whole bunch of stuff. Probably just 10 of these, right? Jeez, lots of money. Because the rest is kind of cool. We are not using that guy as well, at all. The golden daggers, unfortunately, a bit weakened here. Even more weakened now. Okay, maybe the golden... Ooh. Do you do more than one attack? I have no idea. We're gonna have a look. We're gonna have a look. Also, he does steal stuff, but it shouldn't really matter because we don't have that much in the machine that is like, oh no, ooh, whoa, 3 piggies and a heal. Today is my lucky day. That is for sure. Right. First thing he does is definitely not an attack. So we're gonna go for solo that guy. No. Okay, we're gonna go for solo this guy. Please. Because that guy's gonna grab so much stuff since we got rid of our shields. There we go. Beautiful. Does give us an extra dodge. He stole all the dodge stuff, which is fine. We got a bunch of small and daggers. We're gonna pick up so much stuff. Let's see how many attacks we end up doing. I think a bunch. That's 4 already. That's another 5. And then if we wiggle good enough here, that's another bunch. Yeah, look at that. That was 14 attacks in 1 turn. And then we just dodge his attack as if it's nothing. Okay, more syringes, more golden daggers. Oh wait, did we have thief? We do have thief. Oh, that's pretty nice. I don't mind that. I don't mind thief. I guess that's the best side because that is less. Boom, look at that guy. 39 poison as well, which is 74 damage already. Holy moly. Okay, the Tentacle fun is over. Apparently our lock is also... Oh, never mind. It's over. I guess? Sure. Why not? We don't really have much more to throw away, but we can do a quick floor. A quick floor it is. Do we care about... Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, do we want to toss more away? Do we toss this guy away? No, let's just not. Let's just not do that, and that is what we shall not do. And we're gonna make this a quick floor. I don't really care. We will pick a dodge just to make sure we don't take any damage, because... oh, wait, I say we don't have block, but we do have block with the Noxious Cape. That guy right there. Which is great. Actually... There we go. He's just stealing coins. Don't care about that. We got plenty, and you're not gonna survive. Okay, you're not gonna survive anyway. Nice. So next turn we have 3 claws, and I imagine we can get a kill on that guy. If not, that'll be very disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. Yeah, no way we don't get a kill. No way. No way. This might already be the kill. No, but let's just let the poison handle it. There we go. No, let's just skip. Honestly, I don't care. Frosty... I think he only does 1 attack? Malabon does do like 3 attacks at some point, doesn't he? Yeah, let's see about Frosty. Also means we might dodge his nonsense stuff. That could be nice. Oh yeah, more dodge retain. That's like a 3 dodge retain, isn't it? Pretty nice, pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. So yeah, anything that does like one... Obviously, anything that... Wait, that was 3 piggies, nice. Anything that does one attack just simply has no chance. Absolutely not. I will pick one of them. How about the try and solo pick it? There we go, that's 4 dodge. It means we are good to go. Do we also grab this guy solo? Yes, yes we do. Great. This guy, no chance. So yeah, we did use 2 dodges there because of a debuff and attack, but that's fine. We can get a bunch of dodges per turn. Nah, we don't need to. Not yet, at least. Don't care about the disco ball. If you pick it up, fine. If you don't pick it up, also fine. Honestly, poison has also done a lot of damage. Because you got the poisonous weapons pretty early. So he's just gonna buff. He's not gonna do any damage. He will just stack up on some extra dodge. Let's get those 2. And then we donk the Tentaclaw right here. Nah, could have been better. Could have been better. I've done better Tentaclaws. That I know. There we go. You're probably not gonna have the chance to actually do that attack, but even if, you got ourselves plenty of dodge. Imagine we get the kill now, especially with the golden dagger. Bada bing, bada boom, and gone he is. Great. More teeth for more money for more golden dagger damage. Can do. Honestly, not a cutscene though. A starter strength would be pretty sweet as well. One more reroll. Do we need Hoarder? I don't think so. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21... No, because we... 30 items, so we don't need a Hoarder. I guess we'll just go for Grid, because Minimalist? No bueno. Our last chance to upgrade stuff. Do we care? Do we care? Do we care? Do we care? I don't think I do. No. Okay, well, last chance to upgrade stuff. Maybe we'll get something cool, and maybe we want to upgrade that. That's a whole lot of maybes, I know. They're all gonna buff, which means we are just gonna get an extra dodge. Might even get a kill on the... I don't think so. No, not enough poison. 12 poison did 11 damage. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Now we should get a kill on the first, which means we don't take any damage, because we do have 2 dodge. We might even kill the second guy as well. Is that so? Is that so? No, absolutely not. I really underestimate my damage in the first few turns, considering we do less than normal damage. And that is not a whole lot. Sure, get the kill. Hopefully the regular dagger goes first. No. No. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Solo grab? No, that's not a solo grab. Actually, this is a solo grab. Because everything else just dropped again. Another brass knuckles. Sure. See, we do have something to upgrade. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Kind of a shame though, that does mean we lose more money. Which means the golden daggers do less damage again, but that's fine. It's okay. Oh, what a grab. Holy moly, that's a bunch of attacks. So we did 9 attacks this turn. That's 90% extra damages for the fish. Okay, They do not attack at all. So we can just save up on some dodges. I kind of do want the golden dagger because it's just a lot of damage. Oh shoot, and I wasted on that guy. That's fine. It's fine. Poison also does not seem to remove the stacks. That is something I'm very happy about. And oh shoot, I have the thing. Do we need extra dodge? We actually do want extra dodge. You're gonna buff, right? So that's fine, because that's not an extra attack. Yep. Great, 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 great. Okay, now we just need attacks. 23, 230% extra damage. Will that be enough for them or me, depending on your perspective? And the answer is yes, with the poison. I don't think we're using the glass cleaner at all. We're not really picking up the disco ball at all. Might as well skip. We did want to give this guy an upgrade, because why not? And then we go to Granny. And then we pick up another triple piggy. but drop 1 again. That's okay. Thank you, Granny. Right, Squallow. So Squallow shouldn't be that scary, considering he only does direct attacks, and the more strength he has, well, if you just dodge it, it doesn't really matter. I prefer to pick this guy solo, so for now I'll just pick this to clean it up a bit, and we'll see if we can grab it solo next turn, which I say is a no. But at least just grab it. Sure. Sure. Maybe double golden dagger. And honestly, if we get more gold, I don't care. We're gonna dodge most of it anyway. After this, he will do 1 big attack, which we still have a dodge for easily. So honestly, I think Piggies is actually in our benefit. Let's grab another dodge. So we stack up a bit again, because we are keeping 4 of them anyway. Let's not grab another though. Honestly, reflecting this one is kind of fun. It's 50 something damage. I do like that. Hilarious. More golden daggers. Can try and solo pick that guy. It's not exactly necessary, but nice. Good damage. Oh yes, good damage. Double crit. Poor Squallow. Can we do that again? Oh yes, is that a kill? 100%. 100% a kill. See ya, Squallow. Alright, that is Starlet. A fun character, just another, how do you call it, like a ramp up character. At the start, not much damage, but the further you get in the fight, the more damage you do. I think getting a dodge per turn is extremely strong. There are a whole bunch of enemies who can just not do any damage to this character ever. And that's kind of funny. Let me know what you think of this character. Do you like this character? Do you think she's strong? Do you think she's too strong? Or maybe you think she's weak? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And maybe, what's it called? A hype? I don't know. It's a new thing. Give the video a hype. Whatever that might mean. But yes, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.